What's good? So in this video, I'm gonna go over how to actually use the gravity chamber and why it's insanely OP.
Wait a minute. You're not subscribed with the notification bell turned on and joined my Discord? That's fucking cringe, yo. I'll give you one chance.
I have clips from my higher level account, and then I have clips from this account, which is 161 going into time chamber. No amazing stats or anything, but I actually have a lot of skill points. Give me a second to put that in. Alright, now that I put in my stats, I have some pretty decent stats for a 161, because the last thing I did on this was actually gravity chamber. No, not right now. So, before you go into gravity chamber, there's not a lot required. Now, I would recommend you do literally anything else first and get like level, I don't know, say 50 first. So you can have like some Keymax, maybe Kaioken, I don't know, any. You don't even really need forms for it, but you at least want one rush move. Like Dragon Rush, which I'm gonna put higher up on my move set right now. Because it's an optional thing, but you're still gonna want at least one rush move for that occasion. Now, without further ado, let's just hop on in Gravity Chamber. That's a 30-minute timer. Let y'all know that. It does take a little while to load. So now that you're actually in the dragon chamber. Now that you're actually in the gravity chamber, you see your time limit, and then you see your XP bar, you got your moves, there's a chat for no reason at all, and you got these gravity room bots. And they kind of circle you like this, and there's 7 of them. And on this side there's nothing, which is kind of like your safe area for if you want to power up, or if you want to use like a move to get them initially instead of waiting. So what you want to do is charge up a little bit of super attack, which is completely optional, and for low levels I completely do not recommend doing, but at high levels it can be slightly useful if you're really good at it. But I'm going to show you real quick what you're going to want to do, and then I'll explain why. So you're probably going to want to rush move like this, initially get in, and then just fire Ki Blast. Try and dodge lasers the best you can. It's not exactly easy, but it is possible. Notice how I waited for him to fire before I used my rush so I didn't get hit by it. Now, these lasers aren't damage based, so you can't be level 500 and take no damage from them. They're actually percent based. I don't know the exact percent, but all I know is you can't take a lot of hits. Like, you really can't. So you have to minimize getting hit. But you can already see I'm getting a crazy amount of XP and levels. And I want to use it around the rush here. And now that I'm out of Keymax, I'm just going to reset. That's all you can do. Now you rinse and repeat that specifically. Maybe throw in an extra rush every once in a while if you're feeling like it. But just keep doing this. And the reason you want to reset is because Ki Blast is the most efficient way you can actually get XP in here. Now if you look up in the top left, you can see I'm getting about 5k, 6k XP each time I hit. And that is because it is level-based XP. Anything below 100 is kind of OP for this, because you can get out of 100 with this stupid easily. Now, if you're wondering why it looks like I'm aimbotting, it's because I'm not. This is built in to Gravity Chamber, and it is a default feature. It is insanely useful, and you're going to want to use it at all times. Now, like I said, you're going to want to rinse and repeat this, and this is just how you get levels. That's really all there is to it. And you're just going to reset every time your Keymax runs out, because there's no reason to recharge in the other area where you can. Like, going out of here and just recharging Ki is way slower than just resetting. And even then, you still have a little... You probably got hit once or twice at least, unless you're like literally God. Or cheating, I don't know, one of the two. And resetting to get your Ki back and your HP back is just a more efficient and standardized way of doing things that you should always follow. Now you can see here I'm getting violated. It's still a lot of levels. And it's very easy but it takes your full attention and 30 minutes of your day. Currently, I've done this twice already, and I might not even finish this full gravity chamber because I really don't want to do it. I'll re-record if I missed anything that I remember, because I didn't have a script for this, because I'm not going to be able to look at one while I'm doing this. Before I stop recording, note that you do not put stats in the chamber. It's kind of pointless, just don't. Alright, I'm over 500 or 600 seconds into the time chamber now. I don't know how it works, but I've already gotten to 170, which isn't honestly a lot, but that's only because I've been trying to record and talk and do all the extra unnecessary things at the same time while trying to actually do Gravity Chamber. Now, a few other things I actually forgot to go over were why you don't use forms. That's because forms, if you don't have them mastered, have a mastery debuff. And you'll lose either a transformation bar, like, at a time, or you'll have like an issue with Kaioken where it takes your HP. For some reason, I have Kaioken mastered, so it doesn't actually take any of my HP. But you understand. That, and they take your key max too, and you're going to want to save all your key max. And I'm very pretty sure that forms do not give you more key max. Don't quote me on that. Now, I'm also going to tell you a little bit about the training bots themselves. So if you find you're getting absolutely destroyed by them, try, like, moving around a little bit differently, and make sure those back two will destroy you every time. So if you notice you haven't shot them in a little while, you're probably going to want to, like, reallocate yourself and try and aim for them. Now, you also can't fly in the gravity chamber, I forgot to mention that, but you can a little bit if you use a rush move, because the game takes a second or so to actually, like, stop you from flying. Besides that, you can just get a cheeky hit in, rush in, hit a few of them, fly up, and then they won't be on your ass so hard for the next, like, say, 20 seconds. And then you just rinse and repeat this exact strategy for the entire time, and you'll get a lot of levels. Now I'm going to skip to the end of Gravity Chamber, where I show you how many levels I've gotten. As you can see, I've gotten quite a few levels from just being level 326 or 36 is what I came in here as. If you can look at the top right, once I get an even number, 509,000, I kill one, 533.